I'm going to do a central limit theorem question from the homework. So this one says the fact that it carries 200 passengers doesn't matter. The doors have a height of 75. The heights of men are distributed mean 69, standard deviation 2.8. So if a male passenger is randomly selected, find the probability he can fit through the doorway without bending. That's asking the probability that his height is less than 75, which I can do using normal CDF. So it's less than 75 with a mean of 69 and a standard deviation of 2.8. So when I go to the calculator, I'm going to go to distributions. The second one there is normal CDF, and my stat wizard is off. So I'm going to enter the low X value, the high X value, the mean and standard deviation. Since we want less than 75, for the low X value, I'm going to enter a negative 99999, comma, and then we want to go up to 75. And then I want to enter the mean, which is 69, and the standard deviation, which is 2.8. 2.8. Close off the parentheses, and when I hit enter, I get a probability of 0.9839, 0.9839, 0.9839, 0.9839, 0.9839, and when I check answer, fantastic. Next part, if half of the 200 passengers are men, find the probability that the mean height of 100 men is less than 75. So now we're talking about the central limit theorem, because we're not talking about an individual man, we're talking about a group of 100 men, and the calculation on normal CDF is exactly the same, except for one thing. So if I go back to distributions, normal CDF, all the numbers are going to be the same, negative 99999, comma, 75, comma, 69, and here's where there's a slight difference, that the central limit theorem says that you have to divide the standard deviation by the square root of the sample size, which was 100. So instead of 2.8, I'm going to enter in 2.8 divided by the square root of 100, close the parentheses, and now I get a probability of 1. So it's probably not really 1, but the number is so close to 1 that the calculator can't distinguish. Let's hope for the best here. 1. Excellent. When considering the comfort and safety of these questions, I never know. Let's see. When considering the comfort and safety of the passengers, which result is more relevant, from A or from B? I would say the probability from A is more relevant because it shows the proportion of male passengers that will not need to bend. I don't know, I could be wrong. Fantastic.